It is your man Theo, and damn. Uh, for those of y'all pulling up, thank y'all so much for joining the Brooklyn. It is Monday. It's late notice. I didn't tell. Well, I did. I sort of kind of did. I did. I did. I sort of kind of did. Tell folks what was going on. It's last minute though. It's last minute. I get it. I understand it. My fault. But a lot is going on today. A lot is going on today. First and foremost, Malcolm Jamal Warner passed away. That's wild to me. 54 years of age, was on vacation with the family, and swimming accident when we lost him. My daughter called me and she asked me, she said, "Dad, how?" And I said, well, if it wasn't something where he struck his head on something, then we're looking at an undercurrent having got a hold of him. And yeah. What's going on? What's going on? Kamoyo King is in the building. Yes, R.I.P. Malcolm. If that's how he passed away, we went through this 2 years ago with the wrestler who was out there, not the Street Profits, Crime Time, I believe it was. Prime Time. What's going on? What's the president? The president, yeah, man. It's one of the wrestlers that made up Crime Time. He passed away a few years ago, saving his son, but an undercurrent got him. So our thoughts and prayers to the Malcolm Jamal Warner family. His loss is felt. If you call me Theo, it's because of the character he played. You know, on this channel, we talk about representation, imagery, love, and loyalty. Theo Huxtable wasn't a bad character to emulate. He wasn't. Young man, corny, nerdy. We saw it play out on TV, right? One of our favorite episodes is when he was talking to Bill and they were playing Monopoly, right? And Bill said, "I brought you in this world, I take you out." And as kids, we could relate to that because we had parents that was literally telling us stuff like that too. And they weren't doctors. The infamous Gordon Cottrell episode, right? It was the Stevie Wonder episode where he went in the studio and he said, "Jamming on the one, jamming on one, jamming on the one, jamming on the one." Gerald Butler at the time was unsure of himself. Gerald Butler was. But when I looked at what Theo Huxtable had accomplished, because we watched the character grow up on screen, right? Theo Huxtable wasn't a bad character. He wasn't. Wasn't a bad character at all. Wasn't a bad character to emulate in real life. Young man, right? Overcomes challenges in his life. Loving son, right? Becomes a teacher, leader, right? Of our children. Treated women with respect, right? His mother, his sisters, the young ladies he was involved with. That's not a bad image. It's not a bad image. It's not bad representation. It's not. And we're not going to act like we didn't watch him on Malcolm and Eddie. He was funny. Eddie was funny. We're not going to act like that. No, we going to miss you, big dog. We going to miss you. Our thoughts and prayers to your family. keep up with these notes. And then we will go ahead and move on to the next topic. We got Grand Madam Tarot. Hey, Grand Madam, how you doing? Grand Madam is pulled up. Afro. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. You don't want something like that to happen. You don't. All right. So, next topic. Take a second or two to compose ourselves because he was 54. That hurt a little bit. Maybe more than I wanted to, but that hurt a little bit. We gonna move right along though. We ain't gonna do that. We got a great show. Yeah. We got a great show. I think we got a great show. Moving from someone like Malcolm Jamal Warner, rest in peace. There's another young man out there, and I don't know if you know, Robert Richard. Yes, Robert Richard. I don't know. Robert Richard has a movie on Tubi called TKO, and Lord Jesus have mercy, Robert Richard is playing a father. I did not know Robert Richard is in his damn 40s. We just need to understand that first and foremost. But Robert Richard does not look, she still don't look old enough to play nobody damn daddy. Daddy, husband, he barely look old enough to play somebody's boyfriend. Robert Richard, what we got? My cousin went to school with him. Listen, yes, cherish every moment you're here on this earth. Absolutely. Going from one magnificent brother that stayed in front of our eyes, we watched him grow up, to another magnificent brother that has managed to stay in front of our eyes, we watched him grow up. Listen, it ain't a cheap movie. Let me tell you something. Clifton Powell is in that movie. And we ain't seen him in a minute. What's my boy name from not B2K? Not Omarion. I want to say Omarion's brother. He in that movie. You looking at folks like, oh, y'all done got grown, huh? Y'all out here playing grown folks now. Okay. All right. I wasn't ready. Listen, go check it out. It looked like they put some time and some effort into this and everything like that. But Robert Richard, oh my God, you ain't never seen Robert Richard like this. I'm just gonna tell you. This is not the nice guy. No. This ain't got nothing. No, this more like who he was for real in them streets, because we know he used to be in the game. Yeah. This more like who he was for real. Like this ain't, yeah. And if you ain't never seen him for real, this is gonna blow your mind. This is gonna shout out to the cast and everything like that. Man, God dang, I can't remember the singer's name for nothing in the world. And that's making me mad. Oh, let me see. Somebody tell me his name real quick. The dude from not the group B2K. Dang, what the boy name? I cannot think of the dude's name. That's making me mad. Cause I rock with the dude. What the dude's name? Damn. Y'all ain't gonna tell me. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna tell me. Yeah, that's okay. You ain't gotta tell me. That's okay. Let me see. TKO. movie cast. You ain't gotta tell them. I figured it out on my own. Y'all being petty. Y'all being petty. Let me see here. TKO 2000 Chris Stokes. Marcus Houston. Thank you. Come on, I'm gonna say Professor Phil Fed. Yeah, Marcus got a nice little fade and everything. They grown. They grown. They grown. Go check. Listen, go check it out. It's called TKO. It's over there on Tubi and everything like that. And I'm just gonna tell you, you gonna sit back. You like, I don't want to say it's gonna make you feel old. You just gonna realize time didn't change. That's all I'm gonna say. So go check it out. Robert Richard, much luck to you and everything like that. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. We rocking with you. We gonna let the world know what you got going on. Yeah, we ain't gonna keep it to ourselves. We gonna do a movie review. Yeah. We gonna do a movie review. Imagery, love, and everything like that. Just to give you a quick synopsis on the story. It's a father who, for whatever reason, we'll find out in the movie, was not in his son's life. Their mother passes away from cancer, if I'm not mistaken, and he comes back into their life. One of his sons, the oldest one, is a fighter, so he got to train him. And yes, ladies, yes, ladies, yes. Robert Richard is still built like Robert Richard. As a matter of fact, the young man that plays his son is built like Robert Richard. So there's some eye candy there for you. It is. There's some eye candy there for you. You can go check that out and everything like that. Like I said, it's on Tubi. Go ahead and make it do what it do. Make sure I keep up with these notes. Thank y'all so much. Late notice. I know. We got Terry Thompson in the building. What's going on? We in here. So next up, and I can't even believe we finna talk about this, but it just goes to show stupid is, stupid does. So in the midst of the Jeffrey Epstein files that the country is currently focused on, our president, he of the non-athletic type, him, same dude who said kids in the fifth grade was hitting too hard. That's why he never played football. The same dude who ducked and dodged the draft, I don't know how many times. But that's a man. They hit too hard to play football. And my feet too bad for me to. Never mind. Anyway, that's too easy. Not gonna do that. Anyway, for whatever reason, he feels some type of way about the changes that certain teams have made to their names. The Washington football team, the Cleveland baseball team. Yeah. He feels like with the Epstein file sitting right there, and folks want to know what's going on with the Epstein file. Farmers in mid-America needing help with their crops. Inflation being what it's being, because the price of eggs and bread went down. Yeah. With government employees being laid off left and right, he felt like what was more important was for him to throw his hat into the ring in regards to discussing an issue that's not an issue. He feel like they need to go back to who they were. Now, first of all, I'm not gonna act like I ever understood it. I didn't. Growing up as a kid in elementary school, see, this is why I don't be wanting to do this. You got taught by cats that did not look like you that the name of the Washington football team, even going back to when you was in elementary school, was a racial slur. You knew that. And you sit up there like, well, if that's a racial slur, why they using that? Because I don't really, because you sit up there and I wish somebody would call themselves the Washington N word. Oh, say less. I wish you would. I wish you would. So I'm sitting up here like, with all this that we got going on in this country and everything like that, stuff that's more pressing. Because lest we forget, he's talking about sports. He ain't necessarily talking about anything to make or break the national. He talking about a game. 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 He talking about stuff that people play. That's what he talking about. Play. He ain't talking about government. He ain't talking about work. He ain't talking about life-threatening issues. Oh, no. He literally talking about sports franchises. If you don't get your ass back over there with them damn Epstein files, anyway, my question is this, because I like to play. What flag do I want to throw on the play right now? I'm going to throw the challenge flag on the play. Yeah. I want to challenge what he said, his mindset, and those that think like him. Yeah. Let me move over. Let me move over. See that thing right there? Say, keep that same energy. Yeah. Listen, hey, Donald, look here, big guy. Broham. I got some names for you. Some of them I ain't going to say, two of them I will. As we go into Donald Trump's family bio, we find out that his parents are German and Scottish, which means he ain't from here, which means somebody could tell him easily to go back where he came from today or tomorrow. Yeah, they could, because he's not from here, right? Presidential be damned. But there's some slurs to go along with them nationalities. Yeah. There's a Scottish slur, right? There's a slur for Scottish people, right? And there's a slur for German people. Mind you, we don't use it because we got sense. Yeah. It's called common courtesy. It's what it's called. Clearly, you ain't never had it, and your mama and daddy ain't never taught it to you. Safe to say, if ain't nobody taught it to you, neither your children nor your grandchildren have it. But there are slurs out there in regards to German people and Scottish people. Why we can't use that? You want to change the names and everything like that. I ain't saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying what? Because you proud of you, ain't you? Ain't you proud of you? Yeah, you proud of you. Okay, well, the Washington football team should be called the Washington, whatever slur that is for German people. And the Cleveland baseball team should be called whatever slur that is for Scottish people, because that's what you want, right? Or if that's too tough, folks gonna get in their drithers about that. We could call, watch this, I like it, the Cleveland Tacos and the Washington Cheetos. You don't like that? The Cleveland Tacos or the Washington Cheetos? I ain't saying, I'm just saying. You want to make it about you anyway. Well, hell, dive on in. Make it about you, big dog. Don't drag nobody else into this. Yeah, I like to meet you where you at, big dog. I like to meet you. You sure you don't want to take 10 of them Epstein files? You see you ain't worried about the heartland of America? I ain't asking, I'm just asking. Don't keep up with these notes. Big Terry Thompson is in the building. What's going on, Terry? Professor Film Fan, Afro, Eisen Comics 78. No, you Afro, damn it. Thank you so much, Afro, for pulling up. Like I said, Big Terry pulled up. Joe James, you going to talk about the Marvel article with Kevin Feige? Yeah. I'm going to talk about it as much as we talk about it on this channel. We're going to do it with the Rock With Me Nation twist. That's what we're going to do that right there. What's going on, Big Ronnie? What's going on? Grandma say, yeah, red flag on the play. Yeah, heck yeah. I ain't saying you can't do it. Just I don't know why y'all didn't use y'all names anyway. The Boston Celtics. The Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Come on now. We ain't gonna act like it ain't been done before. Uncle Luke went to a Trump after pageant party and left as soon as he got there. He said the women look too young. I mean, I ain't saying, I'm just saying. And if you like the cookie, you ain't trying to go to jail. Yeah. And we've been knowing Uncle Luke been liking the cookie since I was in high school. So he ain't trying, because you can get the cookie. You ain't got access to the cookie like you want to when you locked up. So I ain't mad at it. Mr. Ray Smith, my elder is in the building. My elder is in the building. Juju Rose out running errands, hit the like button and catching up the replay. Juju, we need the workout routine. We need the workout routine, big dog. We trying to get the pythons from we trying to get them at least in the double digits. At very least, we trying to get them in the double digits. So we need that. We need that. What else? Yeah. So anyway, in regards to that, we'll go ahead and go to Kevin Feige. I like it. Ain't gonna take too long. So Kevin Feige came out and said something that it ain't like we didn't know. You got to recast these damn characters. This is the comic book universe. The only person that was talking, acting, putting on a game, it was him. Comic book fans knew better. We're like, boy, stop. Bruce been around since before some of us was born. You got to brush, bruh. Stop that. Now, I know how folks want me to talk about this, but I'm a comic book fan. Stay with me. We live in the real world, but I am a comic book fan. The only reason why Captain America walked off is because Chris Evans said he wanted to start directing movies, i.e., move from being in front of the camera to behind the camera. That is why they wrote that story that way. Had nothing to do with the character. It was what was going on with the actor. Well, these characters, while the actors bring them to life, these characters supersede the actors. Sorry. It is what it is. No different than with Robert Downey Jr. Tony Stark took that dirt nap because Robert Downey Jr. thought he had more offers out there in Hollywood. That's why he left. He wanted to go do some different stuff. And we know when these actors are signed on to Marvel, they're signed on to multiple projects and they can be called at the drop of a dime, and Marvel want them to show up. Yeah, you get some good money, but it could be a problem too. So we know that. So when Kevin Feige mentions characters being recast, I'm not surprised. There was a character he didn't mention. And as a member of the Rock With Me Nation, Chadwick Boseman fan, Black Panther fan, or brother that ain't seen none of our characters be done right in MCU, regardless of how folks view it, yeah, it all looked good from a distance. I'm only checking for one, and he ain't mentioning it. Mind you, I ain't surprised. I ain't surprised. So, yes, I did read the article in regards to Kevin Feige. My mindset in regards to Kevin Feige is, if you're a comic book fan, you know how to run the Marvel Cinematic Universe better than he has for quite some time. So what he said today wasn't something that surprised you. It was something you would have did a long damn time ago. Hell, you read the Infinity Saga. You sent them there like this. You trying to figure out what characters killed off. You like, no, that ain't what we got to do. We ain't got to do that. Like, I don't know what that is. You'd have had some successful movie projects by now. You damn sure wouldn't have like 5 maximum prisons out there. It ain't nobody in them. No, we probably would have seen the Masters of Evil by now. But hey, the dude didn't say it. You remember the dude, just stay with me. Remember the dude that was running for president and he made fun of a handicapped reporter and still was able to run for office? Yeah. There's a dude over here that has admitted not only is he not a comic book fan, he didn't come into comic books until his late teens. And part of the business practices over there is not hiring folks that are comic book fans. I don't know how the hell. And folks be acting like they really surprised. They got stuff going on over. No, it ain't. It's not a surprise. Feige biffed it. I feel like as long as Ryan Coogler is attached to the Black Panther franchise, we will never get a proper recast of the character of T'Challa. What did he say? He said Ryan is still over Black Panther 3, but he ain't gonna say when it's coming out, and Ryan ain't gonna say when it's coming out. So you mean tell me you don't want to tell the world when a movie coming out that both IPs combined that netted you 2.1 billion, you don't want to tell nobody? You know what? What do we say here? We got Wakanda at the house. I ain't even got to go through all that. We got Wakanda at the house. He like it, I love it. Ain't they still writing the script for the Avengers Doom War? And they still writing the script for that? That's crazy. How you in production and you still writing the script? That's crazy. Anyway, you might be right. Unless he casts his man crush, Michael B. Jordan as T'Challa. You know what? Maybe he would write that damn character with some respect. If you got your homeboy playing the role of the character, maybe you will write that damn character with respect. That's crazy. But nevertheless, we said no T'Challa, no dollar. That includes having Ryan Coogler. We don't want Ryan Coogler, attached to any black superhero projects. Period. Point blank. Sorry. So the SF means science fiction or speculative fiction. Okay, appreciate it. Good looking, because I was confused at it. That's what I said. I was confused at it. Now the Washington tacos. I'm just saying, Grandman, I mean, you know, you want to name some stuff. And I know some folks go get in their drillers and everything. Somebody gonna want to be a smart butt. Everybody always want to be a smart butt. No, how you want folks to talk about you? Now, if you don't care, you don't care. But don't come over here trolling. No, y'all know right is right and wrong is wrong. And no, that wasn't a political take. That was a human respect take. I know folks be like, why it gotta be? It wasn't political. That team should have never been called that. None of them should have, unless you're fine, and that's what you gotta tell me. You gotta tell me, hey, I'm fine with any team being called the racial slur that refers to me. Okay. All right. I just know that as much as some of us, me and mine, like to use the N-word, you better not ever. You hear what I just said? You better not ever. Oh, that ain't gonna go right at all. I also want him to stay away from black. Yeah. You know what? I ain't mad at that. Speaking of characters in DC, nice segue. So this is not a political take either. This is an observation take. So shout out to my brother Adolph Toussaint and everything like that. We were talking about Joanna Jeffers, Reed Richards' half sister, right? And how many people, knew that Reed had a half sister. And Adolph said, imagine if they knew about Calvin Ellis. If folks are complaining that James Gunn, Superman, that one, is woke, could you imagine what they would say with Calvin as Superman, knowing that character is inspired by Barack Obama? Oh, they would lose their mind. Oh, they would lose it. They said, what? Yeah. That character right there is based off Barack Obama, and that character right there is based off his wife Michelle. They would lose it. They would lose their stuff. Why we gotta have a black Superman? Why we race swap Superman? That's what they be saying. We didn't race swap Superman. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. That Superman is from an alternate universe. We ain't got no problem with no alternate universe. So no. We didn't race swap Cal. That ain't what we did. Nope. That ain't Kal-El. That's Calvin Ellis. That's not the reporter from the Daily Planet. That's the president of the United States of America. That's what that is. Folks would be upset. There are some YouTubers I don't believe would speak highly of that movie considering who they are. And they always speak highly of some stuff. Nah, I could name their names, but I don't want to. Let's just say they ain't us. But I don't believe that, no, because you know, you ain't trying to upset all your fan base. I know you not. Boy, look. They would lose their stuff. Yeah, Adolph, you tripping. We ain't never getting that one. Wait, you ready? Didn't we just have a cartoon called Crisis on Infinite Earth? Anybody see Calvin Ellis? Not only did we have Crisis on Infinite Earth, we had Flashpoint. Anybody see Calvin Ellis? Stay right there. Not only did we have Crisis on Infinite Earth in animation, not only did we have Flashpoint in the DCU, right, the movies, we also had Crisis in the CW. Anybody see Calvin Ellis? I'm just asking because Wesley Shipp played two different Flashes. Anybody see Calvin Ellis? And answer your question right there. Oh man, keeping up with these notes. Grand Madam say the national N-word. Yeah, that ain't happening. that ain't happening at all. Jordan would be ass as T'Challa. You know what? Come on, yo. I can't say you right. I can't say you wrong. What I do know is he would get the best lines in the movie. And he ain't gonna be hurt for screen time at all. He not. Let's see here. Orval Zard, which is the narrative Michael B. Jordan was going for. Yeah, that ain't working. That ain't working. That ain't working. Mr. Ray Smith, you're probably right about that. I just hope Ryan Coogler gets fired from Marvel before he could cast Michael B. Jordan as T'Challa. I'm trying to be diplomatic and say I don't want him to be fired. Maybe he could do some different stuff at Marvel, but it would be more along the lines of he could do some different stuff at Disney. That's what that would be. That side of the house. And more specifically, the horror genre, right there. The horror genre. Not trying to box you in, but just, you know, I think we just seen a body of work from Ryan Coogler, right? We just seen a body of work. There's some constants there, right? No, baby, no shade is my 13-year-old. There's some consistencies there, right? And we don't want that. We don't want that. Even though Zaslav canned the project, let James Gunn be successful. I'd wager that he'd do it. They'd already made that him and his brother Sean Gunn called Superman an immigrant, which is the truth. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Big Terry. I've been knowing Kal-El was an immigrant. Somebody try to say, no, he's not. His parents died. That makes him an orphan and an immigrant. Yeah. His parents could have died on Krypton. He's still coming from a whole other place. He's an orphan because of what happened to his parents. He's an immigrant because he's not born on Earth. Yeah, one ain't got a damn thing to do with the other one. And the fact that you're a grown-ass person saying stuff like that, boy, look here. I don't know how some of y'all graduate high school. But you're absolutely right, Big Terry. You're absolutely right. Moving right along, keeping the party rolling. Thank y'all so much. Y'all go check out TKO. I ain't gonna say it again now. Go check out TKO. You want to see Robert Richard like you've never seen, and because you've never seen him like this. If you wasn't running the streets with him, you ain't never seen him like this. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself. Go check it out. Cops in Jacksonville. Okay. All right, here we go. So there's a video on social media. Police in Jacksonville. The young man is pulled over in the car. He's looking into the camera. Throws his hands up. Fat boy. That's what I'm going to call him. Because none of them look like they're in shape. All they fat asses would be on weight restriction in the Marine Corps. And maybe that's what's wrong with them. One of them breaks the window. Same one that broke the window. Let me preface this by saying this. That's a young man. That young man has a father. That young man has a mother. Probably some siblings. None of the officers there identified with the young man, not even the two black officers that were there. As a matter of fact, they were talking shit. So what I'm about to say could get me targeted. That's fine. If that's my child, forget all that. Black men in America. Hell, civilians in America that are about law and order. That's bull. That's crap. What, about 4 or 5 officers? Put him out the car and whoop his ass. For what? And somebody is going to go above and beyond to justify it, no differently than they did with Rodney King. No, I'm going to tell you what, see, I'm not about the one to be about reporting news. That ain't my thing. I'm not the one that's going to keep complaining. That ain't me. See, here's what I know. Every officer involved in that nonsense got a name. Every last one of them got a name. Every last one of them got a mailing address with a zip code. Every last one of them got a phone number. See, I believe pressure bust pipes. We're not going to keep doing this. This 2025. We're not going to do this. Here are the charges as they stand on the table right now. Just so, what's your name? Because I actually hit you up on TikTok. Because folks like to think we don't know a damn thing. Yeah, we actually more intelligent than folks like to think. We actually are. Sheriff Waters. Let's see here. What's your name, big dog? Let me make sure I get you right here. Replies, articles. Let me see here. Yeah. What's your name, big dog? Sheriff T.K. Waters. Here's what we're looking at. Once you finish your investigation, termination without the ability to ever carry a firearm again in their life, let alone work for any other law enforcement agency / security agency. No, my guy, they're done. Then you take their pension plan, every last dime of it, give it to that young man. Hell, he earned it. Safe to say he earned it. We're not doing that. See, we're going to make an example out of them. And if you don't do it, see, here's what's going to wind up happening. Like I said before, they got addresses. So we don't remember the news here recently of a brother running over a law enforcement officer because they deleted his son. Yeah, see, that law officer didn't think that young man had somebody to cover him. No, the devil is a damn lie. And to the brothers that were involved in that, y'all in Jacksonville. Now see, this is when I use a name. Hey, Blue, ain't you in Jacksonville? Ain't you in Jacksonville, big dog? Because see, damn it, I know what happened when they said they was running around with Ahmaud Arbery. No, I said pull up. Pull up. And we know how that story played out, right? Right. We pulled up to their house. They had to go get them and lock them up. Yeah. Well, damn it, bro. They in your hometown. Damn all that other stuff. We black men, we cover for one another. Damn it, pull up. They got addresses. They got phone numbers. In essence, they stay in the Jacksonville area. We are not going to get them to stop until we make it hurt. Whether it be financially or physically. Now, see, Sheriff Waters, it's on you to make it hurt financially. And you're a black man. As Keith Sweat say, there's a right way and a wrong way. Well, this wasn't the right way. This wasn't the right way. He asked, could he speak to a desk sergeant? Your desk sergeant ain't that damn busy. Get off your ass, stop eating them damn donuts, and come down there and see about your damn people. Because they running them up. That's assault and battery. Unlawful detainment. Yeah, you want me to go through? Yeah, that's assault and battery. Unlawful detainment. That's an illegal arrest because all that comes after the fact. Property, destruction of personal property. Yeah, run it. Every last bit of it. Yeah, and I need emotional damages. All of it. But what we don't need, that damn investigation you got going on, they asses don't need to be on the damn street ever again, nowhere in this country. And it's on you. And I'm going to apply my pressure from right here. TK Waters, Sheriff Waters, it's on you. You black, right? That's a black person? You a sheriff, right? You run stuff? So either you're condoning this type of damn conduct, encouraging it, or you're enabling it. Which one? But no, your black ass gonna get held to the fire too. Yeah, handle that. Everybody that's black in Jacksonville, speak on it just like that. Don't give them no damn out. Don't let them run. Don't let them talk about what the damn video got going on. No, we saw that. And watch this. What if that was their child? See? Because see, I believe some of those men are fathers. What if that was your son? Don't act like your son can't get yanked up just like that. Yes, he can. Don't say your son would never do anything to be in that position. Your son is in that position because that's your son. Your son can get yanked up today or tomorrow, just like that. Get his car window broke, get snatched out his car by 4 or 5 nice brothers, and get his ass whooped. Maybe then you'll be able to relate. Or how about this? Because y'all not always observant. You too can be snatched out your car and get your ass whooped. Yeah, you can. Don't think it's not possible. I'm not calling for it. But clearly, we got bullies with badges that cannot relate to the civilians they're supposed to be assisting. So I said what I meant. I meant what I said. Keep up with these notes. Ronnie, he too light-skinned to beat T'Challa. Fat ass is in a platoon. ETS, you can't pass the PT test. You know it. You know it. Big Chad is in the building. What's going on, Big Chad? What's going on? What's up, Professor ELS? Yeah. So that's trash. That's trash. And you either tolerating it or you're enabling it. But it's a representation of you. Every time police officers go and do stuff like that, it's a direct reflection on the police chief. You either tolerating it or you're enabling it. You say you want to stand up for justice. No, you're a bitch. You're not standing up for justice. Nothing. You're encouraging bullies with a badge. That's what that is. No such damn thing as officer friendly. Yeah, we gonna apply pressure all across the damn board. You got police officers out here acting like bitches because it's bitches that run it. Where's the integrity? Where's the intestinal fortitude? Where's it at? You gonna quote the law. Mind you, you saying the law and you really don't know it, but you're not enforcing the law. You're criminals. Criminals with badges. Sad to say, and I don't want to hear this, you got quite a few in your damn department across this country that ain't nothing but criminals with damn badges. Fire their asses. Nobody should have to say that to you. Nobody. And nobody should have to blast you like this because it comes down to common decency. Somebody do your children like that, you gonna act up. Well, I'm telling you, you're gonna keep around because it couldn't have been mine. I don't give a damn how old my child is. I don't give a damn if me and my children talking. You do something like that to my child, I'm pulling up to your job. If you don't want to come outside, I'm going to be at your front door. You don't want to come out your front door, I'm going to be at your damn club because I know you hang out some damn. I'm going to be at you and you going to run me that one. Parent to parent. Parent to parent. You disrespect my child, I got to see you. I don't give a damn about your badge. That's the only reason why you're doing it. You cut my child's hair at school. I'm pulling up and I'm going to cut your ass at school. That's how we need to start moving. Paper tigers don't roar. They just watch others be abused. Yep. That's how we need to start moving. That's how we need to start moving. Because, see, not even the black dudes covered for him. Those two brothers, I want to see personally. Those two. Because the only reason why the white officer bust the glass on the door is because he looked at the black officers and they gave him the go-ahead. That was it. They not acting like that with two big-ass brothers like that ain't down for no damn bullshit. Two fat-ass brothers sitting right there, and y'all couldn't be damn bothered. I wish that was y'all. And that's probably what the problem is. Y'all was bitches in high school. You got treated like a bitch when you was in high school. So now you want to come out here and take it out on everybody else. No, your ass need to go get some help. You really don't need that damn badge, though. You don't need that damn badge. Take it away from them. You want to conduct an investigation. This should have been the fastest damn investigation, point blank, period. There's no excuse for that. No excuse, no reason, no justification. I'm sorry, but I don't like bullies. I don't like bullies regardless of who they are. I've never liked bullies. Hence me going along with the superhero mentality. Yeah, I'm Batman in Gotham. Yeah. I don't like corrupt police officials any differently than I like criminals. You're all the same to me. And honestly, one of you is worse because one of you took a damn oath. I can't even go back with that. Kamoyo say cops ain't here to protect people. Crazy. I want to say he's wrong, but when I go and not think about, because I was actually taught why police officers were created in this country in the first damn place. You ain't done nothing to negate that since you've been an organization. And the fact that you voted for that damn dude, you know what? Y'all sorry as fuck. I'm sorry. Y'all sorry. Because didn't the police union back Donald Trump? This the same damn dude who had cats swinging on y'all January 6th, and you put him in office. That wasn't that brother that you snatched out the car that was swinging on y'all on January 6th. It wasn't him, but you'll never run up on them like that, will you? Will you? You'll never bust their glass like that, will you? You'll never punch them in the face like that, will you? Cowards. What was it? I was watching the movie Untouchables. Kevin was in it, right? We had a dude, I forget his name, Robert De Niro. And what did he call him? You're nothing but a bully with a badge. You're nothing but a bully with a badge. You're nothing but a bully with a badge. That's what he said. That's what he said. So keeping the party rolling. We're not going to stay there. Good vibes. Good vibes this Monday night. We just wanted to get some clarification on some stuff. I think that's it. Yeah. We did. We went over Malcolm Jamal Warner, his tragic passing. Like I said, we lost a good one. Robert Richard is a father. The movie is called TKO. It's over there on Tubi. The production value is nice. I know sometimes we talk about production value over there on Tubi. Go. Clifton Powell is in it. We ain't seen Clifton Powell in a while. Marcus Houston is in it and everything like that. Go check it out. I believe it's a good movie. You check it out. You want me to do a movie review on it? I'll do a movie review on it. Just let me know. Donald Trump renaming sports franchises. Either go with the slurs from your ethnic group or go with taco and or Cheeto. But we're not going to do this other stuff because that other stuff was always wrong. And it's a damn shame. You just keep showing people who you are as a person. I don't know how you got elected. You don't have any self-respect, let alone respect for anyone else. And that's wild. And you got elected twice, huh? Cops in Jacksonville, badges need to be turned in. Guns need to be turned in. They don't ever need to own another firearm again. It needs to be made a felony if they go get another weapon. That's what it needs to be made. They don't need to be able to legally work anywhere else in law enforcement. See, that's how you deter that type of conduct. Make it hurt. If you go out here and you harm an unarmed civilian like this, there are repercussions. It don't matter who that unarmed civilian is. There are repercussions and consequences. You got to scare folks. You got to do something to not encourage this type of behavior. As it stands right now, you're either encouraging it or you're enabling it. I'm going to be following this case. Yeah, Florida is my state. And you got me looking real bad out here in these streets. So brother to brother, you got a job to do. You got a job to do. And I will be coming back reporting on this Wednesday. So 48 hours, I've added you on Twitter. You might be like, who the hell am I? A concerned citizen. That's enough. A concerned citizen who has reached out. Ain't that what y'all say y'all want us to do? When a citizen is concerned, reach out to the local authorities. I'm concerned. I'm reaching out. I don't like the behavior of your officers. What are you going to do? You need me to come to the town hall meeting? You need us to set up a live so we can have some discourse? We can, but as an American citizen, I'm offended by the conduct of the officers in your charge, in your care. You're either enabling that conduct or you are encouraging it. Which one is it? If they think David Corn Sweat Superman was woke, if they see Calvin Ellis, they gonna lose their stuff. And they clearly, because we know why they mad, right? Well, they would be big mad then, and we I'd be here for it. Speaking of Superman, let me say this. Baby, no shade, baby, no shade. So, I get it. Not Captain, Lord have mercy. Fantastic Four first step come out this weekend. All right, you in it? No, I'm saying, are you in it? You gonna be sitting there for 2 hours looking at something, and you ain't gonna see you come across the screen not one time? You ain't tired of that? I'm just asking a question now. I know you want to be entertained. I'm here for it. I get it. You want to be entertained. But what I'm saying is you getting ready to dig in your pockets and spend $20 per person on something you not in for 2 hours. You finna sit there, eat some pot. And mind you, you finna sit there and watch something you not in when you know damn good and well, as long as they been a thing, they ain't really treated you right. Ain't James Rose still paralyzed from the waist? I keep going back to that one. That right there should be enough for black folks not to F with the MCU. But clearly, we don't get too damn about James being, it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense Sam got everybody's abilities. And still got to negotiate with people to keep from getting his ass whooped. We ain't seen Bass, have we? That's crazy. You know, that's crazy. I saw Bass pop up in the Ultimate Universe. That's crazy. Because I don't see her like that. That's crazy. Shout out to Brian Hill and everything. Yeah. So let me see. Nope. It's a hard pass for me. So I was encouraging, shout out to Kamoyo King. I was encouraging those of us that like what we got from Superman with Edie Gathegi. See, I think that would be the thing right there. Because see, I can't do nothing for them over there except give them some money. But see, you know how we talking about uplift folks? You know, if I go see Superman again and I come back out and do another video saying how impressed I was with Edie Gathegi, and if y'all do something similar, like y'all go to Superman again and make it known on social media, because James Gunn clearly is listening to folks. Make it known the reason why you went to go see Superman twice is because of the performance of Edie Gathegi and the representation of Mr. Terrific. Yeah, we might be able to get some Mr. Terrific stuff. Yeah, he did say he was signed up to multiple projects, right? Right. Well, ain't nobody over there in the Fantastic Four for me. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to be petty, but I've been had Fantastic Four action figures since 2020. Yeah, I've been had Fantastic Four action figures since 2020, and I've been reading Fantastic Four comic books since the 70s. So I got my feel of the Fantastic Four. I ain't got to go. I ain't see the first movie, but I have seen clips of it. I didn't watch the Fantastic Four cartoons. I didn't see the Fantastic. I ain't got to do this. I spent a lot of change on some stuff that ain't got nothing to do with me. Now, we got Mr. Terrific now, though. Yeah, here we go. Go get the Mr. Terrific action figure. Yeah, you want to spend some money, right? That's about the movie ticket price right there. Yeah, the action figure about $24. Yeah, they got an action figure. Daryl got his, right. Action figure about $20. Look like Mr. Terrific. Get that. Spend your money on that. You put that in your house and everything. Black imagery, black representation, love, loyalty. Go do that. Now, if you want to, you could. They got Mr. Fantastic. They got Fantastic Four action figures you could buy as well. Just, you know, you can either get something look like you, or you get something that look like somebody else. That's all I'm saying. Anyone going to see that movie needs a checkup from the neck up. I ain't heard that in a minute. You need to check up from the neck up. I ain't heard that in a minute, Kamoyo. Yes, I'm absolutely judging you. That's what Kevin. See, Kevin Costa, appreciate you. Thank you so much. See, that's Kamoyo gonna judge you. Thank you so much, Mr. Smith. Yeah, Kamoyo gonna judge you. I ain't. Let's see here. Kamoyo says they are indoctrinated to hate civilians. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. And I know folks watching the video think Theo is that person that don't like police officers. No, my mother worked for the New York Police Department. I met Officer Friendly as a kid. Officer Friendly. Yeah, Officer Friendly would come to the school and would talk to kids about safety. Officer Friendly. See, Officer Friendly. Oh, I wasn't even taught in school to be afraid of Officer Friendly because his name was Officer Friendly. I didn't know his name was Officer Whoop Ass until after I joined the daggone Marine Corps. I know y'all like, Theo. No. I saw all that stuff out there. I'm like this. I'm compartmentalizing. I'm saying to myself, those are the bad cops. That's what I'm saying to myself. I'm saying those are clearly the bad cops and everything. They're not a representation of the majority of the police officers. That's what I'm telling myself. That's no longer what I feel. I no longer think like that. I think that's the majority of police cops. Of course, they can always prove me wrong. You see? My attitude shifted. I used to feel like they was all nice. They've been acting a donkey since I've been an adult. Now I'm looking at them like, they can change it. They can change it. Go see, Kamoyo say go see Superman again. I'm just saying go see Superman again. I ain't saying go see Superman again. I'm just saying go see Superman again. Ain't that what you did with the first Black Panther movie? Some of you did that with the second Black Panther movie. Unless some folks tell it, quite a few of us, this is the first time they even seeing Mr. Terrific. Okay, we'll go see him again then. I'm the goddamn Mr. Terrific. Shout out to Joseph Ellis. He took his family to see it this weekend and everything like that. Kamoyo, he and Kamoyo were talking over there on Twitter. He said, I know you're going to say it one time. He said, I might say it tomorrow. I'm the goddamn Mr. Terrific. You need some help? No. Need your damn help? Hell, Mr. Terrific. That's it. We out. We are out. I don't know who I'm going to be this Halloween. Halloween is quickly approaching. I don't think I can be Mr. Terrific. I don't think I can be, well, I know I can't be T'Challa. What we got going on? Maybe I can still be, I don't know, Azuri. We're going to come back on Wednesday, though. We're going to come back on Wednesday, talk some more stuff, talk some more shop talk, comic book. Oh, I got a tracking number from Artman Customs. Got a tracking number from Artman Customs. According to the mail service, it should be here. They should be here on Wednesday. Ooh, I ain't saying, ooh. To be able to have bass in my house, having the Queen Mother Ramunda, having the Dora Milaje, having the griot. Now that's the thing right there. Having the griot, because the griot, working on bringing Horatio Walters to the house, already having, oh man. Listen, I love the Rock With Me Nation. I like what we got going on with the action figures. We said it. We said we got Wakanda at the house. Folks don't really understand. Some of us got M'Baku at the house. And when I say M'Baku at the house, I'm not talking about the MCU version. Some of us have Vibraxis at the house. Some of us already have Lady Nightshade at the house. If you are putting your Wakanda together, you're putting it together, my salute is to you. Keep doing what you do. It is your action figure collection. Don't let anybody tell you what you can and cannot do. And just know, the more you have this in your home, the less you feel like you have to do some stuff you might not be cool with. Why? Because you got it at the house. You got it at the house. Kamoyo said his dad was a police officer. You got it at the house. And once you got it at the house, that does allow you not to participate in some foolishness. Listen, I'm out. Thank y'all so much to the family of Malcolm Jamal Warner. You are in our thoughts and prayers. You are. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. To my oldest, I love you. I always will. There's not a day go by I don't miss you. Let the people that you care about know you love them. As Grand Madam said, tomorrow is not guaranteed. And sometimes God gives you instances like this just for you to remember that very fact. So, that said, in the memory, late great Don Cornelius, Chadwick Boseman. We can agree to disagree. That's okay. Absolutely fine. We do owe each other human decency, mutual respect. So until next time, I wish each and every last one of you love, peace. So we out.